Welcome in everybody to... I really should have checked what game this is of the IRBB season. I know we're close to the end. There's either 2 or 3 games left and we're currently top. That's why I should have checked, so I knew how many there were left. We're top of our division. The divisions, there's like 4 parallel divisions in IRBB this season, and then like I think it's kind of a sorting mechanism, so next season teams that do well will go up into divisions and the ones that done less well will go into divisions together. I think that's how it all works. I'm very much in my first season of IRBB, but it has gone well. We are top of the Group C, and we've got our Dark Elves now up against G-City's Lizards. Good luck, have fun, G-City. And the great thing is I can leave that league game no backseating thing up in chat because it still applies. So G-City is on Lizards. This is what their Lizards look like. They've got a Blocksaurus, a Block Guardsaurus, and they have a Guard Croxigor, and they've got a very nice Block Sidestep Skink, a Fun Frenzy Skink, a couple of regular Skinks, and a Chameleon Skink. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 12 players, 3 rerolls, and the Apothecary. This is what we look like. We've got just the 11 players. We've got a bit of Blodge and Blodge Step. We've got our Break Tackle Shambatat. We're trying to drag to dodge. And we've got a freshly cycled Witch Elf because Blood Bowl Nut keeps randoming bad strength skills and we're greedy. We're taking an assistant coach, and that's all we can afford. The Lizards win the coin toss. So what we're hoping here, sorry G-City, is that, having just said good luck, have fun to G-City, what we're hoping is that actually maybe they might fail some 1-in-9s in the blocks. Because otherwise Lizards can definitely overpower you quite a lot. That is a definite risk for Elves. We're going to spread out our line because of tail on the Croxigor. I'm going to put the Journeyman on the line, although all of our randoms have been a little bit rubbish. I guess we should keep the strip ball safe. That could be handy in this matchup. And then I'm putting my blodgers in this front bit, even though they're valuable just because they haven't got tackle, so I think we wouldn't put them all on the line because that's too many hits, too much risk, but I think this gives us our best chance of maybe not losing a player to the Let's. Is my thinking. Okay. On the ball, of course, Chameleon Skink. Handy skill sometimes. And then changing weather. Don't know who that favours. Probably it favours them a little bit because the Skinks are just good at getting away. Like, and their Skinks are faster than anyone we've got. But obviously, like, a lot of our players are faster than the Saurus. I don't know. I think it's like slightly good for them, but probably a bit of a wash. So from my brief amount of time playing Lizards, this is like one of the problems you get when you're trying to get, like, you want all the Saurus to get block as quick as you can, right? Like, that's the thing you want. But the problem is that once you get a couple of them on block, they end up doing all the blocks. Like, you instinctively and sensibly like go straight to the block pieces to do your blocks. I say as one without block gets an arm break because you don't want to turn over, but then like you don't then take the blocks on the ones that need to get the random cast to get the levels up. No, you want all the Saurus to get mighty places. Astrominus. Croxigal hit is a scary one. With the mighty blow. Doesn't get us, that's good. Does make the safe pickup. Yeah, lucky MVPs or very lucky handoffs. Yeah, I had a big ladder lizard run recently and it was a slog. The Saurus kept dying before they got to block. Once they get blocked, they die a lot less. They kept dying before they got to block. Alright, and this is classic things you have to deal with when you're playing as elves against lizards. That's a big wall of lizards. What do we do about it? Didn't actually even take their blitz on us that turn. Let's just try and force one of these out of position, I think. It's the best we're going to get on this turn. It is not ideal. Do we now commit to protecting that? Because they're going to want to help it because it can get surfed. But that just takes us way out of position for defending. I don't know, I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here, but we're doing it now, so... I'll dodge that one because the tail. Yeah, the logic here is this is now a scary thing for them, right? Like they don't want that to get surfed, so now do they have to try and support it or do they take the space? It's at least like a question mark for them. I don't know, like I actually don't know what the right answer is for them. Like maybe the right answer for them is just to like dodge it and not worry about it to take the space. Because like sure it fails more likely than not, but also like the armor's pretty thick. Yeah, that's it. I don't know why I'm struggling with your name, Astrominus. I think I always want to say Astron, and yours is Astrom. Astrominus. It's tripping me up. So yeah, they're taking the space at the moment. They may still come around and blitz here, I don't know. Or they might blitz this on a 1 dice. They haven't blitzed yet, so we've got this one and this one. Yeah, just blitzing here, taking the space. I think that's probably smart. And it's definitely smart to Kaz elves when your opponent's only got 11 players. Yeah, bad start for us. But exactly what I said before, like you end up continuing to blitz on the ones that have block, getting even more SPP on them, and not the ones who really need the SPP, which is the fresh ones. Fails a dodge. I'll leave alignment over there with you, I think. Can punch this. Probably will. And I think I want to get my size up on the ball to be annoying. I'd love to do it with a knockdown, but we haven't rolled a knockdown yet in 6 dice. The knockdown's not the thing we're getting at the moment. Oh, really not rolling knockdowns in this game. It's going to be a problem if we don't start doing that soon. It's already a problem. to be honest. Now we're giving up hits we really don't want to give up. Knockdowns just aren't for elves. Looks like it. Maybe we used them all up in that last game we played. Yeah, that was 8 dice so far with no knockdowns. Definitely not what you're looking for in any game, really. Doesn't matter what team you're playing. You need to knock things over. Still, the side step on the board is at least something they've got to deal with, which is kind of all we're looking for at this stage. Make them answer questions.
Do you miss the old days playing the NAF law?
They can make it so it has to side step off, but it does revolve.
I will drink their
Stinging
tea.
a lot of players
I
in.
always want a cup of tea.
Hey, Golly. Okay, does not go straight for the hit off. This is the frenzy one. We can make this a 1 dice with sidestep. It's a 1 dice out block if we go this way. This way or this way? Or this way? Yep, that's a 1 in 3. Okay. I think I should have sidestepped this way first, because now I'm going to sidestep into a worse block, I think. But we're still here. Moving the ball is sensible. Maybe I had to go that way. I just want to take a 3 dice. Maybe I had to. Maybe that was a mistake. No pal is good. Sidestep and pink here. Because if you hit me again, I go onto the cage. So, these, not really, these, whoever this is, I can't click on them. This one definitely doing their job. Shirato doing their job with the sidestep there. These also doing their job in a sense, because their job was to get hit. Don't know if you activate this, because it's tying down elves. And if you roll a 1, then freeze them all up. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. I'm going to call you Astro because I keep getting your name wrong. We don't know yet. Pretty tempted to bring that around there. Definitely tempted to hit this again. Definitely would like to hit this. There's a knockdown. Got one in the end. A welcome knockdown. And another one. Very nice. Make this one a 3 dice. Okay. I'd love to get an arm break in there somewhere, but knocking things over is always good. We have not pressured this cage this time, but we've isolated it a little bit, so maybe next time we can get some pressure out of that. Yes, it's possible that I am a member of the VIP group, and I would be under an NDA, but we don't know, or I don't know anyway. So, probably shouldn't say that, because then later, when I do know, I won't be able to say it as convincingly. Knockdowns is a step up. Exactly. Baby steps. AP picks will come. One at a time. One thing at a time. What we're doing here at least is just spreading them out a bit, right? Like making this a less and less defended cage, hopefully, over time. We've got our shadowing OP over here. It's going to be like 6+ to shadow any of these, but, you know, we can dream. We can dream. No stablets on a skink yet. Yet. I did think about it here, but I really wanted to blitz this one at the front. So I thought if we just sandwich them, then it's fine, because shadowing won't fail. So we'll get to them later. Because shadowing never fails. Okay, so they are blitzing to keep moving forward. Gonna hit our strip ball piece. So it's like, I need to keep an eye on this, because this actually is potentially quite useful. Like, I'm treating it like it's just another not very well random lineman, because it is. But against the blodge stepper, we haven't got tackle. The strip ball is actually quite useful. I should not lose sight of that. Where's the ball going? I thought we were going to make a cage, but we haven't. Oh, we're just rushing in the snow. Wow, okay. Just went for it. Okay, alright. Goes for the score. I did not see that coming. I thought there'd be a cage there. G-City went for the score. I like that we've got the ball that's like the halfling ball, which is like food, and the skink animation is like eating it. Okay, so obviously, like, you never want to concede the touchdown, but at least we've conceded it with some time to try to score back. Offense is hard against lizards, honestly. Like, and so I was surprised, I think, especially because of the snow that they went for it there. But I don't hate scoring early with lizards against elves, because I actually think the matchup feels more comfortable on defense for the elves. Like, the offense is really hard work, moving into all their strength. And you also, like, in a sense, that the blizzard automatically affects whoever's on offense more, so now you're putting the pressure on me to deal with that, and yeah, definitely don't hate it. I think we are not fighting this line, so let's put a blitzer on there, just so we don't get a blitzer, ironically, so we don't get blitzed. Temptation to do a running stab for Dukes is going to be strong now. I'm just like bracing myself for the inevitable disappointment of when that doesn't work out. Pretty okay kick, and we did get a reroll, which is nice. No, we didn't. They got a reroll. Boo, and we had the assistant. Okay. Go on then, for the fans. Let's see if we can do a running stab. For the fans. Running stab for Dukes. Dukes! Oh, I'm sad Dukes isn't here. Dukes would be so happy. Dukes would be absolutely proud as punch to have finally done a stab but got something. That's a shame Dukes isn't here. Oh well. Still, got rid of skink. That's nice. Stab. Stab, stab, stabbity stab. Problem is now they'll get blitzed. Quite easily they'll get blitzed. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's a decoy. Maybe that's our decoy. I don't think we want to really pick a side yet. I think we're looking to go to the middle. Go to the middle. And then set a position where, like, the Croc's block doesn't just walk it straight onto the ball if we don't make this dodge, which we're obviously going to try. Let's take the witches a little bit. Now we've done that dodge. Spread these out some more. So we've got options to go both directions here, I think. Just what we want to keep for now. Oh, poor Dukes. It's going to pay a price. Pushes it into another hit. Maybe we should have pushed more towards the sporter. But Dukes is fine. Dukes is fine. So next turn, Dukes can get up and Sabosaurus. Definitely. They're going to foul it. It's pretty rowdy. I mean, I guess they've got a bench of one. Okay. It's a rowdy foul, in my opinion, but... sometimes rowdy fouls work out. That time just gets the sun. Like, on the one hand, I feel like it's giving me a lot of space, but actually, like, aside from the two Saurus, those can all catch up pretty easily. So, okay, I think we do now take the space on this side, though. We're slightly better positioned to go this way anyway because of this one. So I think we accept the invitation to go this way. Sadly, we don't knock that over. Might run that too far. Can't actually get in front of that without doing a rush. It's a little bit silly, but I guess if we just go next to it, the skinks won't be able to get a great hit on it anyway. Still a bit silly. If I cut the corner, we can get there. So why don't we do? I think if we're doing that, we have to leave it. We have to kind of do it before moving this because otherwise we're in our own way. Go on then. That was naughty. Bit of a sloppy turn by me. Kind of want to just tag these two Saurus and mean that there's fewer Saurus moving where the ball's going. Neither of them's got block. It's a good way to lose elves, so I'm not sure it's smart. I really like to tag the Croc score because tail, but with it being in the middle of the line, I couldn't really do that. There has been Magiart, but a lot of people have worked out from watching my streams that fouling me is always a good idea because fouls always work against me for some reason. I am cursed to be someone who is easy to foul. Admittedly, that last one didn't, so my theory is slightly broken. They didn't get sent off though, still. So it could have been worse. Yeah, that side step is really a pain for us, isn't it? That side step just makes it so much harder to go forward. I'm not sure this was a good idea. Maybe we should have kept those off to give us flexibility for going back this way. Ooh, just going after the witch and rolling double pals on her. That's definitely bad. Yeah, it's huge. Ooh, shadowing. Yes. This is huge because now they can tag the back of the cage, which they couldn't do before. Like, if that isn't a power, if that's just a push, or even if it's a knockdown but not a pow, they can't tag the back of the cage. So that being a full power was impactful for sure.
How are they going to capture our people? They're constantly riding around on the ground.
So maybe these two did do their job in the end, because they have helped me get a way out here, which is, it's a 1 dice. It's not a way out I want to take, but it has given me a way out, and I'm definitely going to want to take it. There is a surf on a Saurus here, but I don't think we can take it because we need the space so badly. Like, this is turn 6. I think this just has to be the Blitz. Push is good enough. I think we need absolutely all of our movement here. So, run you up there. You up. Let me just put that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can. So let's try to stop this croc score from following us. Watch out. I think on turn 6 we can spend this reroll. Don't love doing this. It's like a high value piece that we're giving them a free hit on, but I didn't want them getting the extra movement to go to this side. Like at the moment, like our advantage here is that we can beat them to this sideline. So didn't want to give them the chance to have something stop us from doing that.
What past own X3 sponsors you were playing ball?
So we're in the scoring range. Currently a rush to get across the line, but we're there. It's always good to put ourselves there with a turn to spare, but we need to obviously keep moving in that direction. Stunned so I can't threaten a surf. I know, I couldn't threaten a surf. To be honest with you, the surf, like, I think it wasn't sensible there. I needed to use the blitz on the one that was hitting the croc sword just to have the extra body moving in the right direction. I needed as many players as I could going this way. So we've got a Saurus hiding behind the croc score. That's how big the croc score is. You can even hide a Saurus behind it. Which I assume is going to do the blitz now because they haven't blitzed yet. Unless we're blitzing the croc score. Maybe blitz the croc score and put it on the cage. Oh, why did that have to be a full pal? Boo. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, I knew I was risking it, but okay. Yeah, they're doing that as the blitz. That also makes sense. Because I did say that was the player I needed not to move, so yeah, they just used the blitz to move it. It's kind of like what I did the last turn. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's just a strength 4 everywhere. Like, it's so difficult to, like, find comfortable ways through with all that strength 4. Oh, that's big. Probably shouldn't have taken that hit. Yeah, I actually think that's the right thing to do. Lucky it worked with a loner reroll. But yeah, that hit very nearly gave me a very easy switch back to the right hand side. Oops. We are still tagging you. That's horrible. That's a 3+ rush. Don't want to do it. We're going to have to one dice this again. Problem is, even with the one dice, it's not comfortable. I really need all of these players moving, including the one who's just stood there. But I can't, so 1, 2, 3. I think we'll go as far as we can. Even with some horrible corner cutting that I don't want to do. I think it's probably correct to just go the maximum distance. Oh, that was a scary one. Close that up. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but it's something. This can go quite far because of jump up. I think we put this over here just to be a threat on the other side of the pitch in case that somehow becomes needed. Is it worth tagging that? I don't think it is. They're going to get to hit us anyway, so... do the jump over, it's a 2+ instead of cutting the corner, which is a 3+. Rolled 3 anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really make any difference if we take that one. I think we just roll all of those because that's actually helpful. We don't re-roll them. Okay. Yeah, it was a big bonehead until they fixed it. Shakes fist. Pesky successful loner roll. Yeah, this is the problem because they hit that front one, which is an easy one to hit, and now they can just make a bit of a wall in front of us. That's exactly my fear. Really would prefer to have that there and this one carrying the ball. It's going to rely on their skinks to get through though, so we shall see. Whatever happens, we'll have some dice to try to score. And we'll have 2 rerolls to try to do them with, so it's going to be a chance. Maybe it was more helpful to bring this into the middle just so we could threaten this. This being powered and stunned was definitely rough for us. Yeah, that's exactly what they need to do, and it's bad news for us. That makes it a lot harder. Okay, well, plan A is out. Start thinking about plans B and C. can get that there, which is amazing. Jump up is so good. Because we are probably going to have to hit this. We blitz that on the 1 dice. Then we can hit that on the 1 dice. I think that's probably our best option because the guard stops us from being good hitting this way. It's way more 1 dice than we want to be rolling, but again, a whole strength 4 thing makes life quite hard. Yeah, that's good that that failed. I forgot it was going to apply on the block there, and I very nearly got myself in some real trouble. So right now we're looking at 2+, 3+, and 2+, but I think we can do better. We have team rerolls, so I think we try this. If they shadow, then we swap to one of these ones. Okay. That comes in here. 1 dice here. Full pow is amazing. So that now means it's just a 2+. Whew, that was not an easy solve that we got there. Good defense from G City. We rolled some big 1 dice in that drive. So we have got 10 players still. Merco stays out, but they've got 11. So this drive I'm going to try to carry on. Oh, do I want to? No, I think we still carry on Shirato and then try to hand off. Or maybe we carry on Bloodborne, and I've got block skinks. Yeah, I think it's better to carry on the safest ball carrier with block skinks around. Didn't serve the assassin with a frenzy skink. Right! Are they even trying? This time we do get the reroll off the kickoff events. That's nice. Do we stab a skink again? I'm not sure that we do. It was fun last time, but it can very easily go wrong. We don't want to move quite as quickly this drive because we have a full set of turns. I think we do a boring blitz instead this time. Don't get rewarded for it because Nuffle says no to boring plays. Oh, that frenzy's right there. Yeah, I literally have to defend that. Whoops. Did forget about the frenzy even though you just talked about it in chat. Whew. Hard work, this. That was also not great positioning because if I'd failed that dodge they would have brought the tail onto the ball. But lucky for me I didn't fail the dodge. Very lucky for me. We don't hate scoring on Shirato, like Shirato just continuing to get more and more SPP, like become a... Like maybe Shirato is now the one who's saving for a stat, because I wasn't sure whether to like not give them sidestep and save for a stat, but like we could just do it the other way around, right? Like start saving for a stat now, because having sidestep and dodge already means that this can become our 1 turn really easily, just by adding the double movement. It's ready to go. Just by adding double movement. Like 100 SPV. Not 100, it's probably like 60. It's a lot. And if we happen to roll something different first, like if we rolled a strength or agility, we might just keep it and not. We can change plan, like as we go. I think agility would be better, but strength would be hard to say no to. Because strength 4 blodge step, pretty handy. Okay, they are giving us the sideline again. I feel like we're being walked into a trap. Oh, that's a good skill. Rolling pals, also a good skill. I think we're being set a trap here to rush straight forward. I think we don't want to rush straight forward because we've got time on our side this drive, unlike the last one. So I'm okay with not rushing. Also a bit worried about getting stuck too close into a box here though. Maybe we bring this one back that way. Just give ourselves a bit more freedom to come back to the middle. Oh, that's why it's good to knock over croc scores and big guys in general. Anytime you knock over a big guy, you get yourself that chance of the one that leaves them on the floor, which is the best kind of big guy one. Ones that leave them not moving for a turn. And then getting up having lost half their movement. Those are the ones. Does get the knockdown on our baby witch. She's alright. Okay, maybe with this on the floor now we do take the space up the sideline. I'm a bit wary of getting squashed, but with that crux on the floor, it does feel like now could be the time to do it. A nice one to knock over that one. Does leave open a very rowdy surf blade. I'm going to dodge through and then uphill it. So I think what we do is we leave this loner next to the croc skull that's on the floor, so even if the croc skull gets up, it's not able to go anywhere without blitzing. I'm going to send one dark elf that way so we're not completely stuck on one side. And maybe also send this one here. Finally bring this one up. And no, I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay. It's definitely a bit of a squeeze. With hindsight, I think I could have put that there, given it's got the side step. Might have been a bit better. There is a bit of a box here, which allows some shenanigans. But the side step helps with that as well. Very, very happy about Crocscore basically being stuck here for 2 turns because it was knocked over and then rolled that one.
In a fight between you and Morgan Thorpe.
Sorry, just distracted by messages for a second there. Yeah, this is very narrow. That's why I needed to make sure I left some players here to come back to. In general, don't like being narrow. Especially when the team we're playing against has got this piece, which is quite good at like closing the top. I don't know what to call this shape. I feel like there should be a word for this Blood Bowl shape when you get stuck on the sideline. Because it's like they're funneling you, right? I don't know whether to call this a funnel. But they're funneling us into this sideline. And then that like is a stopper that you put at the top of the funnel, which just shuts it down. But yeah, like in all the Blood Bowl lingo that exists between Venga buses and Dackers and all the other like made up Blood Bowl words we have. Feels like there should be a word for this situation we're in where we're being funneled. Maybe it's just funnel.
Thirsty Mark? Fresh glass of blood.
It's like a dead end they're making for us, isn't it? So I think they've closed this now, definitely so much that we just come back to the middle. Again, we're just grateful that that's stuck there on that. Stand you there. You there.
This play likes to be well assisted.
It's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. If I can get to this, maybe actually there is your square. This one is free to close that back corner. It's not so bad, is it? I think we can try blocking this again. Okay, we can fail at blocking this one, but it frees up those two, so okay with it. Do I need this corner cut? I want this corner cut because it would get me much further across. But maybe it's not essential enough, and that's okay. It's not worth risking a snake for. And an armor roll on a witch elf. Whenever you say Blood Bowl, I almost hear it as something else. Blood Bowl. I genuinely don't know what innuendo. I'm assuming it's innuendo from the way you said it, and I don't know what it is. Blood Bowl. No idea. But this is good. We've managed to take position in the middle again. So we're much happier being in the middle with more options We're getting to the point of the drive where we want to be moving forward. We're never at the point of the drive where we want to be losing players. Did you lose a player? Might lose 2 players? No, just 1. Okay. But, see, I wasn't sure if they're going to blitz with the croc score to free it up there. So they didn't blitz with the croc score, which means, again, the croc score isn't moving, which I'm happy about. We've got 4 turns left in our drive. Well, the croc score is free for next turn, so we need to move forward away from the croc score. This would be an incredible moment for a stab to work, but probably we should not risk it. If we could get that stab and have our blitz free for something else, that'd be amazing. But I think it's too greedy. So let's just go for this instead. Speaking of greedy, I've not been rolling knockdowns. I really need to knock some things down to give myself some space. So bit of a risk that with the ball exposed, but I have 4 rerolls. If I'm never going to use them, what's the point in having them? And I really wanted to get as much movement as possible away from Crocs this turn, since we've no longer got someone watching the Crocs for us. So, lots of good forward movement. I have had to come back to a sideline, so we might get squished a bit this turn. But well within scoring range with 3 turns to go is good. We don't particularly want to score early. The ideal is definitely to score on turn 16 here, because skinks are pretty good at scoring quickly, even in the rain. In the snow. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit unexpected. It's an early end to Andy's stream. Hope you're doing well, Andy. Hope you had a wicked stream. Welcome in, Raiders. He's getting lazy. I'm sure that's not true. Thanks for the follow, Frank. Incredible. Don't know if I'm making it look easy, your evil ways. Don't know if I'm making it look easy at all. Doesn't feel easy. We are making our way slowly up the pitch with Dark Elves against Lizards. We are down 3 players. They're down 1, but they had 12, so that they're still on 11, whereas we are down on 8. So, Andy, thank you so much for the resub. 41 months of one of the weirdos, one of our longest standing weirdos. Like a fine cheese, I'm 41 today. A fine cheese is 41? Is that how we judge our cheeses? There were some new follows in there as well that I missed, I'm sorry. Thanks for new follows. Stargrail as well. Which cheese do we think Andy would be, chat? You've all come from Andy's stream. Which cheese would Andy Davo be if he was a 41-month age cheese? A smelly one. I mean, bang average chicken, bang average cheese? What would bang average cheese be like? Just a mild cheddar? But that wouldn't be a stinky one. Edam, American cheddar, Dairy Lee, a spray can one. Is it really cheese if it comes out of a spray can? So, bit of a pickle here. We have an option, which is just score, and we give the Lizards 3 turns. I actually think we might have to take it, because that stun as well has made this really a lot harder. We've got 2 players on the croc score tail. We can't get an easy 1 dice even on this one at the moment. I mean, we could blitz it, or we have to put you in there, hit from there. I think we just score this turn. I wanted to stall till turn 16, but I think we're better off just scoring. I think that the position is a bit not safe here, so take our stab because we can. Like, I would like to win, but actually, like, I think we're still at the point with this team where the SVP is more important, so not risk the touchdown. I actually have had cheese in a can. For those of you who are here less often, you may not know that I lived in America for 2 years, so I have had cheese in a can. I'm aware of cheese in a can, and it took me a surprising amount of time to work out how you got it out of the can. It wasn't immediately obvious to me when I got cheese in a can how you got it out of cheese in a can, how you got it out of the can. But once we'd cleared that hurdle, I felt like I'd fully achieved living in America status. Something has to go on the line that I don't want to here. I don't want it to be a witch because they're fragile. I don't want it to be an assassin because they're fragile. That leaves blitzers, who I don't want to go on because they're important. Given that it's a short drive, maybe we're supposed to go wide here as well. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this, chat. I'm not keen on any of this that's going on. Yet going on it is. Oh, excuse you, Star Ferret. I've seen your Chalice team. Don't you come to me saying that my elves are looking too good. They're just a few blodge elves. There's nothing special here. Squeezy cheesy peas. I remember squeezy cheesy peas from the fast show. Oh, I missed Andy flying. Andy said if you're medium cheddar goes with everything. I do feel like medium cheddar is the bang average chicken bowl answer, isn't it? Like that's the Nando's of cheeses. The Nando's of cheeses is a medium cheddar. It's just a safe flavour. High kick, which is on their blodge stepper, sadly. That's going to be a problem. We didn't... Oh, where's our strip ball player? Oh, they're on the line. Yeah, there's probably a draw here. We'll see. The short kick and then the high kick definitely has given them a good start to the drive. Cornish brie the best? Is that better than French brie? I'm going to out myself as I don't know what. Out myself as someone who deserves judgment for her lack of cheese knowledge. But I always get confused with brie and camembert. Like, they're both like the same. I don't know how I'm supposed to like know which one's which. I mean, it's not a problem that comes up very often. It's not something that happens in my life on the regular, but when people talk about brie, I'm like, is that the one that's camembert? Or is it the other one? Yes. It's not that big of a struggle in my life. You do wonder, don't you, Ferret, with Bloodborne Nut? Bloodborne Nut is always quick in with the Cornish is best, isn't he? Right. So there's some interesting T-shapes here, but because that's got a side step, I'm not sure we can do a lot with them. I think the best we can do here is base the heck out of this cage so it's hard for Saurus to move, and then maybe Skinks will give us a hit next turn. I think that's the best we can do. keep this wrestle frenzy in the middle because that is obviously a threat to them. Let's get a sidestep right up in their business. So greedy, but I've got 3 rerolls and there's 1 turn left. Oh, got a Kaz out of it as well. Very nice.
One more time. Dark elves really deserve it.
Yeah, that sidestep in the middle there is definitely like a pain for them. What's going to happen here? They're going to come this way, right? Like the skinks are on this side. That's like a pain to get out of the way, so they're going to want to come this way now. I reckon I'm going to take my bet and see, because if it fails, at least they're blocking these blodges this way anyway. Snowy weather always fun. We've already seen one snow FI for a touchdown. That's not the right word for it. I don't know what the right word is for it though. A snowy rush. Yes, it's a league. IRBB is a league. Specifically, it is a league run by folks in Ireland. Snow for it. Thank you. I knew there was a word. I couldn't think what it, not a word. A Blood Bowl phrase. I couldn't think what it was. Snow for it. Thank you, Starfred. Yeah, IRBB is a league run by lovely Irish folks, and for some reason they let in awful not Irish folks because I am not Irish, but for some reason they said it was okay. I pronounce era. I'm sorry, I think I get that wrong a lot. I am sorry. IRBB. I'd completely convinced myself that I'd been saying error and that was wrong, so I've just double wronged myself. I'm honestly, I'm gutted I'm not going to a tournament in Ireland this weekend. Collie was trying to get me to go with her to Cork for, is it Bleed Bowl this weekend? And I really, really wanted to go. But it turns out, in a shocking development, that I don't have unlimited money, and that has been a great obstacle in my life recently, not having unlimited money. I'd really like to have unlimited money. If anyone in chat knows the secret to getting unlimited money, I am at Goz's tournament this weekend, and I'm really looking forward to it, to be fair. But Cork would have been a lot of fun. Oh, it's the weekend after. Oh, God. Still technically possible. If I just find the unlimited money. Oh, we didn't get the dodge fail. Made them do 2 dodges for the side set, but didn't get the fail out. Marry someone rich. They're not queuing up at the moment, Nobel. I can't work it out. Can't work it out. Right. Well, this is in range, but it is a double rush in the snow in range. It's a 2 snow for it in range. I don't actually know if we want to hit it, because if we hit it, we might push it closer. I wonder if that's the play, is at the end of the turn, like make a screen, and then at the end of the turn just try the strip ball play, right? Because if the strip ball play works, then it's definitely more dice for them. But yeah, tricky. Not totally sure what the right thing is here. Let's at least put some things in the way and see if we can make them roll some dice at a minimum. Seems like it's something, right? I think these make them do that.
These are not spirit fingers.
Oh,
These are
spirit fingers. Thank you very much, Shepherd. Fixing my money. Oh, not Shepherd, Star Ferret. Sorry. Sorry, Star Ferret, giving Shepherd the credit. Thank you very much, Star Ferret. Fixing my money crisis one bit at a time. So with normal players, you want the screen tight. But with skinks, because they've got stunty, you just want to make them do the maximum number of dodges that you can. We're going to have to roll some threes, aren't we, if we're going to make this work. Okay, that's something. So we're going to make them roll some dice, if nothing else. I think this actually just goes like here. Because then, if we can get in here, which is a big if, we can get the one dice. The strip ball. Oh, we've got there. Oh, we got there and then failed the rush in the snow. There was a snow for it. I missed it. Okay. So, they're going to have to roll some threes. That's as much as I could do. Hang on. Alright, do you know what? Runbad's just shown up in chat, and I have something to say about Runbad. It's very upsetting. I've just been talking about the secret to unlimited money. The unlimited money glitch that I need to fix my want to go to every Blood Bowl tournament problem. Now, me and the Hey Listen ladies, we have Wiener. We have a number that we bet in casinos for reasons that are secret Hey Listen law. And someone gave Runbad, I think there's like, that makes sense when we go to casinos a lot. We almost never go to casinos. If we find ourselves in casinos though, we go and put on the roulette wheel one bet. It's a tradition we have. Every time we go to a casino we do a bet. Always the same bet. And Runbad has stolen our bet, and unlike us, has actually won money with it. He's taken our bet, and where we've never won on it, he's made it successful. It's outrageous. Right? Well done, G City. Made the threes. I'm not a lawyer, but I think that makes the money yours. So that does jeopardize our top spot. I think that means that if the team in second place wins, we may drop to second. This honest grave mistake is going to kill me. Like, grave mistake does nothing but roll bad MVPs and steal roll bad randoms and steal MVPs. We've done so badly on randoms on this team, and we've done so badly on MVPs landing in the right places. But the answer when you have a problem like this is just to keep doubling down. Never back down. Always double down. We have shadowing and strip ball, and now we have kick. I mean, kick's useful. Kick would have been good on that last game, actually. Kick would have been really handy. So at the third attempt, we have a skill we might actually get some use from. It unfortunately costs more than if we just given it kick, but let's not worry about that. Phage, I think, unfortunately, a strength bust is a death. So that is gone. We did once again fail to get the SPP we wanted on Shamba. This is going to be a never-ending story, isn't it? To not quite get Shamba to dodge. Shirato, I think, is saving for a stat now. So I don't think there's anything else to do here. We could roll another random on Mootley's, just keep making our team more expensive. Sure. Oh my god. This team, every single lineman we've had has random shadowing at some point. We had another one that died that we replaced with the assassin as like a meme. Shadowing has rolled so often. This is terrible. We'd be genuinely better off firing these two and just running Journeyman all the way down to 11. But we shan't. We shan't. We shall continue with our terrible team. And we shall leave it there for YouTube. I'll quickly let's look at the standings quickly. Honestly, G City, it was a really fun game, and you played well. You made me not want to, like, the key thing was you made me not comfortable stalling anymore, which is what gave you the 3 turn, right? Like, if you had not given me such a hard time on my offense, I would have wanted to stall out to turn 16, and then you wouldn't have had 3 turns to score back. So it was on me for going in, but I felt like if I kept risking it, I was going to not score at all. So yeah, that's where we are. Athenians can overtake us if they win the game in hand, I think, because I think they have better touchdown difference. But to be fair, those of you who were there right at the beginning of this run, our very first game, and bear in mind again, we were Dark Elves still. Dark Elves against Elf Union was our first game on this. And our team was so badly murdered. Dark Elves against Elf Union, we had like half the team dead, that we were able to invoke. IRA-BB has a rule that once in like a 3-season cycle, you're allowed to just like kill your team and restart it. So after one game, we killed the team and restarted it because these pro elves beat us up so badly. So yeah, we were not the bash elves in that matchup. But if they beat us into first place in the end, maybe they deserve it for being the ones that murdered our team to begin with. Either way, if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoy this sort of content, hit that like and subscribe.